And our next fight is going to be Jean Matsumoto taking on Dan Argueta. Jean Matsumoto is a guy that has very crisp striking, very young in MMA. Only, well, no, he's 14 and 0, but he is only 24 years of age, and this guy's looking very impressive. In his Dana White Contender Series fight, he fought a wrestler in Casey Tanner, but I wasn't high on Casey Tanner. I actually bet Matsumoto. Let me actually check the odds for that fight. Hold up. Should have been more prepared here, but let me actually check the odds here. I think he was an underdog, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, he was a slight favorite. So yeah, I bet Matsumoto in that fight against a wrestler. I just feel like, John Matsumoto would have had the better striking. The BJJ is a black belt in Muay Thai or something like that, and a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so this guy's very well-rounded for only being 24 years of age. He's taken on a guy in Dan Argueta who has very, very good wrestling, very good forward pressure, not the best striking, does leave himself open to be hit, which is a bit of a worrying sign against a guy who's as accurate, who's as fast, who's as slick on the feet as Jean Matsumoto. But I do think the Dana White Contender Series fade is back in here, ladies and gentlemen. I think that Dan Argueta has he has some nasty grappling and wrestling, man. When he gets on top, as we've seen in that, what's his name, Ronnie Lawrence fight, like, this dude's trying to transition to dominant positions and find a submission, and I think that John Matsumoto is not going to be ready for a guy like Dan Argueta. It's such a hard debut to be taking on a guy like Dan Argueta, who's going to be coming forward with that relentless pressure, with that relentless pace that he puts on guys. He does slow down as the fight goes on, but I do think his pace and he's consistent enough to keep on going. Against Malice Jones, he didn't look the best, but Malice Jones is a good fighter, man. Very underrated, but been underrated throughout his entire career. So, yeah, I do think that was a bit of a hard stylistic matchup for him, but Jean Matsumoto is a bit of a guy that I do think that Dan Argueta can get his wrestling off and get on top of this guy and just keep him pinned up against the fence and work on him, grind him against the fence and win this fight, either by submission or probably by decision, in my opinion. So give me Dan Argueta by decision in this matchup.